Welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club.
And this is Jackie Jeff from Team Salvato.
Part 1. We're starting over because I like this game too much and I want to play it again.
Alright, so we're gonna do something different this time. We're gonna try and get the perfect ending, and that'll have to it'll just be us going through the game again through all three girls. Natsuki, and Natsuki.
Yes, that's the only girl. So what do we?
Fun fact: when you choose Sayori, it's Natsuki.
Yeah, when you choose Yuri, well, what does Yuri sound like other than Natsuki?
Yeah, exactly.
And Monica doesn't even exist. Get her out of here. In fact, let's delete her right now.
Who? Alrighty.
Alrighty.
So how are we doing this? Do you want to just go through everything like usual again, or should we name him Harem?
No, we're gonna name him Bisky.
Bisky.
Fuck it. We can't change the character now.
That's true. What if they remember us? He's like, oh, Bisky, hey,
you're back.
That'd be really fun.
That'd be really creepy.
I want to try something different.
We're gonna we can't do different one. We can't do different voices.
Are you sure?
Nah, right. the voices are the characters.
Alrighty.
Well,
hey.
No. I see an annoying girl. Now that he calls her an annoying girl, I see that you're an asshole. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself.
She should totally take her own life.
She should totally hang herself. That girl...
Anyway.
That girl is Sayori. My name...
Wow, it's very loud. Hang on.
That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children.
Even though I hope she dies.
I do hope she dies. Wouldn't that just be great? You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it's just the kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
I overslept again. But I caught you this time.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Kept you waiting, huh?
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. This time. Maybe in the next playthrough.
Oh my god.
Maybe in the next playthrough I won't.
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Bisky.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. It's not like I like you when I think about it.
Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean if you want to.
Whatever you say,
Sayori.
We cross the street together and make out on our way to school.
Just walking in.
We're not a couple.
We're not a couple.
We're not. As we.
I will neither confirm nor deny these allegations.
Cousins.
We're just cousins.
It's cool.
It's cool. We practice all the time.
The restaurant has a 50% off on couples.
It's a supper club.
It's a supper club, okay?
As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Bisky, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm not joining any literature clubs. I haven't been looking.
That's not true.
You've been looking at the
You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I will neither.
I'll never confirm or deny these allegations.
I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations, where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average, while spending my free time on games and anime.
Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college.
And I was worried about your fucking depression, but you know what? You killed yourself.
You know what? Your happiness is really important to me, you know.
Yeah, so is yours, but, you know. Suicide is a thing.
And I know you're happy to know that I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not interested in the real world.
Is that actually true?
Where were you on the night?
Where were you? You trust me, right? Not at all. Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Don't make me worry about you.
All right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy.
Quit hanging me on the news, okay? I
God,
get it.
it's like you're just tying that noose around my neck. Just let me go.
I feel like Disney's slowly turning into a really bad impersonation of Trump.
Yes.
Yes.
That's the... Yes. There's the meme.
Because he wasn't before.
That was supposed to be
yeah.
the meme.
He was supposed to be that this whole time?
Yes.
He's embracing it even more
It didn't
now.
seem like it. Until only now.
No promises, though.
Well, at least promise me that you'll try a little.
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
No.
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a suicidal girl? More than
Carefree,
This-
same thing.
this playthrough, we're just gonna be terrible.
We're just gonna be horrible.
More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself become friends with her. I mean, she's just so awful. She's so selfish. I guess it's like she can hear me. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. I mean, what if she hung herself?
It's like it's. I've never bothered like trying to play through it after knowing the fact. So it's just kind of.
School day is as ordinary as ever. I mean, I could just kill myself with how boring it was. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall. Man, if I only killed myself yesterday.
Jesus Christ.
Close.
It's just something that hangs over you, you know. Like, that wasn't even on purpose. That wasn't even on purpose. But like, anytime you see Sarah, you know that this scene can happen, and like,
Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the Anime Club.
Hello.
Sayori. I thought you killed yourself yesterday.
Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you sitting here and spacing out in the disposal facility, so I came in.
In the heavy weapons locker.
Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm pretty impressed. You're pretty good.
You're pretty good, kid. Pretty good. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought. What the fuck was that?
Sexy music, but it ended up just being the Left 4 Dead 2 theme.
Know what?
Well, you could come by my club.
Why would I do that?
It's a sex
Yeah.
Sex club? Club. There is no way I'm going to your club. Fucking cry about it.
Meanie.
Fucking cry about it.
Kill yourself.
Can't kill yourself. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. I thought she was into rope tying.
I thought she was a Girl Scout.
I thought she was dead.
In fact, I'm 99% sure that she only did it because she thought it would just drive her to finally start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less.
Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Oh, come on, please.
What are you gonna do if I don't?
I'll choke you.
With a nose.
Okay, I'll go to your club.
Okay.
I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Who's Natsuki? The only girl in the club?
Natsuki, hold on a second.
Hold on.
That girl from 2B?
Did you just say Natsuki? The one with the pink hair that makes no sense?
The one that fills me with life?
The one that literally is the entire reason I'm playing this game. Again. Don't make promises you can't keep.
I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out.
I mean, if she can plan her own suicide, she can plan this.
I let out a long...
Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake.
Yes, let's go.
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. That's much darker, knowing that I sold my soul to play this game. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs and around the corner and back again. A section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Just starts out just hanging.
No! Everyone, there's a new member here.
It's like the game knows that this is the second time I played through it.
I told you, don't call me a new member.
Eh? I glance around the room.
Welcome.
Eh?
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you.
For the 4th time.
She always says nice things about you.
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere! Ice cream and sprinkles.
Ice cream and sprinkles.
It's a video where it's like a little boy, and he's just like so happy to have his ice cream, and he's like, ice cream and sprinkles, and then it just falls, and he cries, but when he cries, he's just like, ah, Bisky, what a nice surprise. You don't suspect anything, do you? This is the first time you... Welcome to our club.
We're just gonna ignore that.
Welcome, Bisky. Welcome, Bisky. Welcome, Bisky. All words escape me in this situation. This club
is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? The love of my life. If you want to say something, say it. I love you.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
So always? Sayori says that quietly in my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. At that moment, Natsuki's character file disappears. You can just ignore her when she's being moody.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
What the fuck? It's bullshit!
Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki.
Well, it's nice to meet the both of you.
It sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
Oh, I know Monica.
Who?
That's right. I sang you a song. Last part. You remember? It's great to see you again, Bisky. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, knows her way around a computer code.
I'm in.
I'm in. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little...
You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Bisky. We made room for you at the table, so you could sit next to me, or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Sorry, I got a little too distracted.
He's not excited. I was thinking about my dad.
Then how about I got...
Take two.
Then how about I make some tea as well?
Good take. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay.
Are you ready?
Oh.
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. So, Natsuki, when did you have time to bake these between beatings?
Oh my god. How many eggs did you beat?
Is it the amount of bruises on your body?
Oh my god.
More or less. The whiskers are drawn with icing.
It's like if Yuri just goes up to her and is like, oh, how many eggs did you beat, huh? And she's like reveals like her freaking bruises on her arm, and she's like, oh yeah, how many times did you cut yourself today, huh? And it's just like
probably about the amount of times you cut yourself today.
Like, whoa, these got escalated here.
Already? The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate that were used to make ears.
So cute.
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica and I follow.
It's delicious. It's tasty.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite.
See, my usual technique is to eat the bottom, and then I eat the top.
Yeah, you save the best for last.
Yeah, you save the best for last.
Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She waiting for me to take a bite?
I do that with the Hostess cupcakes, and you made fun of me for it. So what do you mean, of course, save the best for last? You're just lying to seem cool and Mori.
No!
To be fair, if you do it my way, you look a complete idiot.
I don't do it with regular cupcakes, I just do it with the
I
Hostess
do it
cupcakes.
with every single cupcake,
'Cause you
with
like-
complete
Look,
determination.
With the Hostess cupcakes, you can peel off the frosting
Yeah.
I guess you could.
and wear it as a hat.
Just wear it as a hat.
I don't look like an idiot.
I eat the bottom part and then put it on my
I
head.
swear to God, the next time I see you eat a cupcake, if you don't wear the top as a hat, I'm going to be very disappointed.
Next time I see a cupcake, I'm gonna grab it from the top. And just freaking cone. What do they call it in McDonald's when you go ask for like an ice cream and
Oh,
you
you
cone
just
it?
hold the...
Oh,
Yeah, you
yeah.
just hold it from the top. Thanks.
Thanks. I'm going to eat the cone.
Oh my god.
I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself.
This is really good. Thank you, Nashki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I made them or anything.
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. Not for you, you dummy. Alright.
I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri turns to the table carrying a tea set.
And some toast.
Yuri turns
Out
to
of
the
nowhere?
table carrying a tea set. No one will ever know what happened.
No one will ever know!
No one will ever know!
It's just a joke about toast. It's not even funny.
But no one knows what I did to the toast. No one
Comment
will
down below what
ever
you
know.
think he did to the toast.
That's the question of the day. What did I do to the toast?
Would you butter my toast?
Shut up!
I don't want to give it away. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
You keep a whole tea
You keep a whole tea set in this classroom.
You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Why, yes,
Don't
I do.
worry. I talk to myself all the time. Here's some toast. Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission to use that toast.
Only the tea, though.
Only the tea. But thankfully, there's a tea in toast.
Oh.
After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good toast?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you with toast.
That's not.
It's just toast. Insulted. Why is it when I do fucking Arnold, I swear I sound like fucking what's his name in fucking Deadpool? Fucking Colossus?
Colossus.
yeah. I'm like,
I don't know. I played
just-
a lot of Skyrim, so like a lot of them just spoke kind of Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know, in a nigger fashion. That came out so bad. I'm so sorry.
I'm not even gonna censor that.
Why?
Because it's not the word. It's the second half of his last name.
Nager.
Nagers.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Schwartz. I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and toast might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy toast.
I'm glad. Welcome to the Toast Club.
Welcome to Doki Doki Toast
Club.
Club.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. Why do you keep talking about toast? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by the promise of toast. She knows. What? What?
My Sim is standing in the kitchen sink.
Oh my.
Monica's making my game glitch.
Oh no.
Her arms are backwards and her wrists are broken and she's standing in the kitchen sink.
Oh
Staring
my
out the
God.
window, like, very solemnly.
Oh my. Monica, what are you doing to her Sims? Well.
Well, it is a simulation.
Oh god, that's disturbing.
Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so...
That's okay, don't be embarrassed. I'm just fucking up some Sims right now. As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Especially the ones outside of the game.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club?
What? It's a motorcycle outside.
Hey, you could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
I found a new calling. I can...
Write things?
Yeah, that's what I wrote.
And play piano.
Watch.
Start singing the ending song
Yeah.
to him.
Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. Just like we're going to be preparing for the Literature Club event and festival soon.
And how I'm gonna have to diplomatically resolve the situation.
I'd much rather take
Again.
something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement.
That I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. The festival! Remember? The festival? What happened on the day of the festival?
No, I can't say anything.
We have to make sure this festival is important.
Don't kill yourself over it!
God damn.
I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah.
I
We'll do our best.
Actually, I'm not gonna go to the festival. I have plans.
I have plans. My self-righteous suicide.
I
Cry. You know it!
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Fucking me. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Over. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So basically, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Dating sims. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that.
Mangoes.
I
Mango.
mutter quietly to myself, half joking.
I read the future through mangoes.
Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much to read, I guess.
Well, that could change.
What am I saying? Reading books? Pfft, I'd rather kill myself.
Jesus.
Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
I'd rather get smothered by a book.
I'd rather hang myself.
Jesus. Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
Starts taking everybody's cups. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds.
What you did right there was immensely more interesting than any book you could give me.
The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me.
Just like glasses.
And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
I only care about good stories in video games. Oh, wait.
Yuri goes on.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading.
And books and stories and
it's
depression, long words and confusing sentences, convoluted plot lines. Kingdom Hearts 3. But you know, I like a lot of things.
She's just like, let's get ready for... Oh.
Oh.
She rolls up her sleeves. Oh.
Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well.
Same.
Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you on for a loop?
Yes.
Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Me too.
I read a horror book once.
Too scary.
Too scary. I put it down.
What?
I'm just saying, I was looking
He's
at
staring at me. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Scary.
Scary. Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Fair enough.
Okay.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
I read it in the last playthrough. Looked like you were working on a poem called
Don't say it out loud.
I love Bisky, and Bisky loves me. I want to wrap my arms around him and feel him inside me.
It's cute and easy to understand.
What does it mean? Give that back.
Fine. I'll just read it in the source code.
Your cupcakes and your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
My dad says
It's the same thing.
Sidles up behind Natsuki and suplexes her.
I'm not cute.
Back throw.
Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet.
Wow, what a dick.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers and exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your— Hey!
What? Oh God! Stop it!
What did I hit?
I don't know, what did you hit?
Oh no!
What, did you break something?
My leaf, it's gone and fall off the branch.
Oh.
Oh well.
Oh, well.
One less trinket on my wrist. I don't know why I'm Australian all of a sudden.
What?
I don't know.
You were Australian at first, then you turned it into something else. But
You
not
turned
sure.
into like Irish or Scottish or... And then while you were Irish and
Do
Scottish...
you have experience writing, Yuri?
You have any experience writing too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
No.
I'm gonna give you fucking homework now.
I guess it's the shame for Yuri.
Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Awkward.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write fucking poems. The next time we meet, you won't be so lucky. That way, everyone is even. Everyone can see how we all fucking suck at writing poems. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Bisky? Monica smiles warmly at me once again.
Hold on, there's still one problem.
Eh? What's that? Now that we're back on the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forward with what's been on my mind the entire time.
I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs to look at, and I have the...
But...
That's right. Ending B. I'm sorry, I thought... See.
You all...
I'm defenseless against these grills. How am I supposed to make a good burger if I can't have a good grill?
How am I supposed to eat this pizza without my drink?
That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay
I just realized where that was from.
in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls.
Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'm joining
Joining
the
the
anime
Toast
club.
Club. End your story. Ending scene.
One by one, the girl's eyes light up.
Yes, it's so happy.
No, it's just like, I'm joining the anime club. Give me 1 second.
I'm joining the literature club.
Yay! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Nothing can ruin this moment. Not even you having a crush on Natsuki.
Hey.
Or possibly Yuri. Or possibly basically anyone besides me.
Anyone besides Monica.
You really did scare me for a moment.
You really just came for the cupcakes. I would be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Natsuki's just like...
The freaking hair's whipping on her face.
Welcome to the literature club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think that with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring it to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Bisky, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? No, it doesn't even give me the fucking option. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Bisky, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs.
Sure, might as well.
Yay.
Yay. With the two of us depart the club room, make our way home.
Roger.
The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and that's it.
That's it.
And of course, Monica. When did you all get here? Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer.
To them.
To glow closer to one of these girls. Bisky, I don't feel so good. All right. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Well, that's where we're going to end it today. Next time, we're going to write our poem, and then we're going to see how they react. I'm a boy.
I'm another boy.
And that was the Boy and Boy Show.